Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just spent the last little while in a live with Hottie Popo and the Jersey Crafter. Sorry, I'm out of breath because like I just came walking across the room with my coffee. Like that takes that much energy that I'm out of breath. But anyway, I was crafting along and getting a lot of work done on the journals. And can you believe they had the audacity to end their live that they've been doing most of the day to go eat dinner? I mean, really, I was not finished yet. Now, Romeo, next time, just keep Laura's plate warm for her, would ya? So I can keep crafting? I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I needed to make a craft with me video anyway, so it worked out perfectly because in a couple hours, some shows are going to be coming on that I like to watch on Sunday nights. So I figure I'll just keep crafting with you guys. Let me get a drink of my coffee. This is my first actual coffee from home for today. And I have my little things that I like to put in it, like my peppermint essential oil and my cocoa, which is baking powder, some stevia, and collagen, and half and half, and I whip it all up in the blender, and it's my own little coffee of goodness there. But earlier today, my son and I went to church, and then we went to eat to Applebee's after that, and I got my coffee there. But I'll tell you what, you guys, I had to wait quite a while to get my first cup of coffee this morning because, I got up late this morning. But we made it. We went to church, and it was really good. There was some young people getting baptized, and that's always fun to see. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? We'll get into that in a minute. I just wanted to give you something to look at. So anyway, I just completely forgot where I was at because I distracted myself. But anyway, and then I came right home and after eating and got on the live with Jersey and Hottie. So here we are, about almost 6 o'clock Sunday evening. But I've been working on the journals this afternoon. It's been a little bit since I've had them out, just busy with other things and working and whatnot. I got a huge mess around me. You don't even want to see it. But I am utilizing the beautiful appliques that I got from the lovely Safia. That's the one I just put on that one. And I'm using her trims as well. So Safia, my darling, if you're watching this, gonna need to hook your girl up with some more trims and blingy appliques when you can, because I am using up my stash. So I thought I would show you real quickly what I've done so far without you. And then I got Fabri-Tac over my fingers. And then we'll go on to do some more during the craft with me. Let me get another drink here. All right, so I just love this piece. This is one of my favorites. I hope whoever gets this journal is a total blingy girl, because she'll love that. So I wasn't sure when I was putting the trim on because this is the back side, but I don't think it looks too bad. I was trying to find ones I could put on that would look okay backwards. And then this is the inside, and it's looking super shiny because I have my other light on, just because we've had, no, that doesn't really help. It makes it too dark. We've had nothing but rain lately. So even if it wasn't almost 6 o'clock, it's still been super dark here. Sorry, this glue is bugging me. I should have washed my hands before I started this up. So the only thing that I've done differently is I put this in here, and these are images that I had. Of course, my phone's going to ring. I'll pause you for just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, of course, that was my son calling, because who else would call me when I just start filming? uh, which is funny because we were just together all morning. But anyway, so I just stuck a tag in here. I am going to do something more with that, just not yet. I just stuck it in there because I want to use it there. So that's all the same. I put a little butterfly sticker on there. I added this little flippy-do there. This is another image that I had already stamped and embossed and just had it in a little baggie in my stash. This is all the same. I just have those bingo cards in there that I showed you already. I put this little scripture card here. These are from Diane Shaw, who's Shawcraft 1. You've seen these. We're getting down to the wire here. We're almost done with these. A few more bits of decorating and then we'll be done. I got these all finished. I got the things in the envelope. Put a little image here. These are Shabby Dabby Doodah. I still have to put a charm dangle on the paper clips. And these are going to go in the back. I'm going to do something with these. They're not going to just be plain. I will sign the back of those. And then this is the beautifully stunning trim I put on the back. Isn't that pretty? I love this stuff so much. So there's that journal. I still need to put the little dangles on here yet, and then I'll trim those strings up where I need them to be. So there's that one. This is the applique I put on this one. This is the trim. Love this trim too. Whoops. Isn't that gorgeous trim? Just so pretty and blingy. I'm just trying to make these journals in a way that I would want to receive them. So hopefully the ladies will like them too. This one, some of these I forgot to ink them before I put them down. So I may or may not go around them, or I might just leave them. Little butterfly sticker. I mean, not everything has to be inked, but we kind of like it that way. This one flips this way. Again, that's the bingo card. Got the scripture card here. You've seen those. And, oops, got the little butterfly sticker. The little back to it was in there. I just saw it shining. Oopsie. And then this is the trim on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, Safi, your trims are just so pretty. I might have to glue that washi down. I probably should have done that in the first place. Oopsie. I guess one of the, well, I just did that nice, didn't I? Son of a gun. One of the good things about, you know, going back through these more than once and having them for time, I can see, you know, if there's things that aren't working or they need to be done differently, I have time to take care of that before they're actually in the lady's hands. Okay, and then we have this one. Now, some of them I did use lace if I had the right color, which this one I did just happen to. You would think, being the purple girl that I am, that I would have more of the dark purple lace, but I don't. So that was when I went to using the Safia trim instead, which some of them, that looks better on there. So again, we've got the, they're all pretty much the same. Some things might be a little different where they're placed and which ones I use, but they're all fairly similar. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one I just started to work on. I just put the applique. I'm running out of space to put things. Like, where can I set my phone? Okay, so I decided to go with this applique on the front. It's kind of like a, it's kind of like got a coppery gold and silver. So I just thought it would like stand out, but yet it's still got the same floral kind of theme as these things. So I hope you guys like it. It's not quite as bright right here as it's looking. It's just looking that way right now because of all the light I have on because it's so dark in here. Okay, so the next thing I want to go ahead and put a little bit of washi down. I don't normally do the washi thing, but I also haven't made these kind of journals before. And I just kind of feel like I need, like I didn't get the paper up there far enough, so I just want something to make that look more finished. So I just decided to go ahead with the washi. And I just grabbed a few different ones. Hopefully, you know what? I should have grabbed my gold glitter. I'm gonna wait on this one because downstairs I have some gold glitter type washi, and I think that'll look really pretty on that one. So it's just so beautiful. I don't want to take away from it by using washi that I'm just making do with. You know what I mean? I want these to be my best work. I don't want to fudge on things, if you know what I mean. So let's see. I think we'll go with the copper one in this one. And I kind of look them over to see how straight my cuts were, because some of them, sometimes I just cut them out to have them to use, and I might not have used the paper trimmer. I might have just cut with scissors, and we all know I can't cut a straight line to save my life. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down as is. I am going to ink it a little bit. I got my ink right here. So we're just going to put, I don't know, I just don't like the stark white on anything. It's just not a look I like. Now, some people like things to be clean and, you know, precise and all that, but I don't. I'm more of a grunge girl. So I'm going to leave this side open to put the tag in there. And yes, a few times I have glued the wrong side closed. I probably shouldn't have told you guys everything that's gone on today before I started, because then it doesn't leave a lot to talk about during, but, you know, it's not like I always do things the way I should do them. Okay, so we'll just put that in there. I might do a little bit of stamping on here. I haven't decided yet. I may not, just because I'm getting to the point where I would just kind of like to get these in the ladies' hands, you know, because, you know, how many weeks have I been working on these? Okay, so I'm going to put a butterfly sticker here. Thanks to the Jersey crafter. She's the one that told me about these butterfly stickers that she had got on eBay. They're vellum, and they're really working out nicely for these journals, since I have kind of a butterfly theme going throughout. Yeah, I was thinking that it'd be kind of cool to keep these pieces that come off the back, because they're like an acetate. And then if you were to take like alcohol inks, wouldn't that make for like a cool butterfly? I probably won't save all of them, but save some of them to try that. Of course, I haven't got any alcohol inks yet, but it is on my radar to get. I've been watching the Jersey crafter play with hers, and she's been making some really cool things that I want to try too. So let's see. I'm just looking in my pile over here of my stamped images to see which one I want to use. It looks like I have a lot of blue left, and I have a purple too. I think I'll go with what I have mostly in here. Greens and yellows. That's kind of got like a, yeah. I think I'd really rather have maybe a white with black, but I don't think I have a bird this like that. So I guess we'll go purple. Let's put it, yeah, let's put it right. Well, I wanted to be able to write on here too. I don't want to take up all the writing space with decor. I don't want to have everything in the same place though either. I think we'll put it right here. And let's see, where'd somewhere in this mess I have butterfly washi. Or I do have these purple, maybe I'll use these purple flowers. Those will look pretty on there. I have butterfly washi somewhere too. Just trying to add different things that, you know, will add interest and, you know, interaction. Hide a little message under there if they want to, or a picture, or whatever they want to do with it. Okay, and then and this one is where I've been putting the scripture. Where are those? Over here. So I hope everybody's been having a good day. Like I said, we went to church. We were running a little behind this morning. I actually ended up staying up until 3 in the morning. For some reason, I was really tired yesterday. So after I went and had my eye appointment, I did some videos showing mail and whatnot. Actually, you know what? I don't think I posted those videos yet. I did a video of what I got in the mail, and I have not posted that yet. I'll have to remember to do that before I post this one. But anyway, I did some filming, and I had a bite to eat and watched a movie, and then I got really tired. So I laid down, and do you know, I never woke up until, about 4 or 5 hours later. Yeah. So I was up till 3 this morning, which was fine because I have a friend that I like to do different music type things with, and they actually were available to do that. So we were up for about 4 or 5 hours doing that. We just listen to music and talk and catch up, and it's just fun. It's just something that we like to do. So every now and then we do that. I think I was putting Shabby Dabby Doodah's images on here. Let's see what we want to use. I usually take like a butterfly or a flower. I haven't really used any of these, although I could kind of put those in this. Ooh, that'd be kind of pretty on there, wouldn't it? Kind of like that on there. Do we have one that looks better? Let's see, maybe this one, although that one would need to go more this way. Or do we want it to, I don't know, it'd be all right that way. Maybe we'll put that one on there. I love her digitals. I think we'll go with this one. Trying to, you know, make these journals look really nice and be something that I would want to get. But with doing 12 of them and trying to hurry up and get them done, I don't feel like I have the time to really deck them out with ephemera and stuff the way that I would like to. Like I have a lot of samples of fancy ephemera. Fancy ephemera, I don't know if that's a thing, but it's just more, there's more to it than just gluing a picture down, I guess is what I'm saying. But, you know, like I made some, like I made the tags and I did these, and these took a little bit of time. But I would like to put more in here, but I just feel like it's going to take too much time. Like, you know, I did these, you know, I made the little tags and pocket things and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like I should put more in here, but I just feel like it's taking so long to do these, and I just really want to get them in the ladies' hands, you know, so they can be using them and enjoying them. And I'm just going to throw a library pocket in here just so I remember to do it. Oh, hello, we need to do the trim. Okay, so what trim do I want to put on this one? Okay. See, like for these ones that are all sparkly and glitzy and stuff, I don't feel like lace is the right thing to put on these. I feel like the Saphia trims would work much better. So let's look through here, which is where I have a lot of them. I was looking all over. I have like a mess all around me where I was going through all of my bins and stuff that I have up here for when I'm working on my gypsy journals. And I'm looking all over for Saphia's trims because I'm like, I know I've got more trims than what were in this jar right here. So I'm looking and I'm looking, can't find them anywhere. I look over on the shelf and sure enough, there was another jar with trims. Hello. Can we say a little too organized? But I found them. That's the important thing. I do have another piece of this that I use, but this is more of like a, I don't know, it just looks more coppery to me than the bright gold. So let's see what else we got. This is more of the right color, so we'll keep this out. Maybe just pulling ones that I think might work. Maybe, not sure. And just seeing what looks right. Yeah, that's too much red, burgundy, whatever. Well, I'm not seeing anything else in there right now, so let's just try some of these and see how they look, because I want them to look right on the inside, but I also need them to look like, I want them to hang out a little bit on the outside and still look good too. That's not bad. I wish it was a little more. I do like that decorative edge though. I wish I had more with the decorative edges like that, but I don't. I have to use what I have. I don't know. Oops, there's a little flower. I don't know. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see how this looks. See, I have to put it on the other side because I have the metal book corners on there. Nope. Don't like that one. Let's see this one. Just have it hang out just a tiny bit. I kind of like that one. Just have it hang out just a tiny bit. Yep, I think that is the one, and we have enough where I could probably use the same one on the front and the back. I've used, ooh, don't peel off. I've used most of my really decorative ones already. I got some scissors here somewhere. That over there. Isn't it funny how no matter how much space we have on our desk, it still seems like we never have enough, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, about right there. Just want to make sure I cut this right because I don't want to waste any All right, and I'm just using Fabri-Tac to put these down. Let me move these jars so I can make sure that I stay in frame so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Love this paper. I definitely am going to need to get more of this paper to use again because I love it. I'm just getting the top off my Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac is almost gone. I have one more bottle that I haven't opened yet. I'm going to need to get some more, especially if I want it shipped to me instead of having to pick it up. I'm not sure if there's a time frame on shipping this like there is the art glitter glue. And I'm not even in frame. I'm just putting glue on. Just making sure I've got it covered good so it'll stick and stay. And I want to turn it this way so I can make sure I have the right amount of overhang. Try to make it even as possible. It's a good thing about Fabri-Tac as opposed to like hot glue or whatever. You have time to move things around a little bit to make sure they're where you want them. I'm just having that hang over just a little bit. Kind of helps it has lines in it so you can kind of line it up. I'm a little worried about these edges. Trim them off a little bit. Maybe try to put some glue underneath to keep them from fraying. Try and put some glue right on the trim itself without it being too messy. And just leave it alone to dry. Sorry, sometimes I know I get mumbling a little bit when I'm kind of talking to myself, not thinking about the fact I'm not really talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Just kind of touching it with the glue a little bit to try and make it a little bit sticky till it dries so that it will keep it from fraying. And I'm just kind of pushing it down a little bit. Try not to touch it too much though. Okay, now we're going to leave that alone. Let it dry. Make sure it's all pushed down. Okay, and we're going to go to the back. The only bad thing about sitting in that live as long as I did, I'm already kind of sore from sitting here so long. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to sit with you guys, but we'll craft for a little bit anyway, so y'all can just kind of see what I'm doing here with these journals. I'm basically just going to do the same thing back here. Use the same trim. I'm not always able to use the same trim because I may not have enough, but I try to, you know, make it the same style, at least if I can't use the exact same. Okay. Clanging my jars together. Those jars were another great deal that I got from that auction lady. It was another one of my dollar purchases for about, I don't know, 6 of those jars. My glue is getting really hard to work with because we're at the very bottom. I should put some nail polish remover in this one and grab out my new one. hate it when it gets all gummy like that. It's stringy. Put the nail polish remover in there and it thins it out and makes it less globby. I learned that from Gail Augustinelli. As I learn pretty much everything that I know, that woman has taught me a lot about journal making and all kinds of crafting. Mostly journals, though. She was the first person I ever watched making the little golden books. And of course, a little golden book was the first journal I ever made. If you guys have been with me very long, you've probably heard the story about how I was asked to make a journal for a baby shower. And that was the first one I ever made. I had made memory books before for exchange students. I had taken composition notebooks and repurposed them and decorated them and added pages and just all kinds of things so that they could take them to school and have their friends write them different notes and things in there to remember their time here in the United States. I think I'm going to have to just cut that off because right here, this came off when I cut the end. So I'm going to need to put some glue under there and try and keep that from fraying anymore. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff you can use that is more professional than what I'm doing to keep your stuff from fraying. I know there's something called Fray Check. I don't know if that works for this kind of stuff or just fabric, but I'm just using glue to hold it. Hopefully that'll stay. Okay, so there's our trim. It's a little bit more plain than the last one, but it works. It looks nice with it. It matches. So that's what it looks like on the back. So yeah, I think that'll work out nice. Okay, so that one is finished. Let's grab another one. We have more time, I guess. We're at about half an hour. So I love this fabric. It's so soft, and those birds are so colorful and pretty. This one we definitely, I think I'm gonna, do I want to use the, I might use the butterfly washi for this one. Go ahead and put that down. Maybe what I'll do is put a little art glitter glue along here. Whoopsie. Didn't put the... Okay, try this again. It's picking up fibers from that paper. It's like a fabric paper, and the glue is picking up. Not sure why that's... I had the pin in there. Why it's being kind of goofy. Maybe I'm trying to squeeze it too hard. Who knows? Anyway. Okay, I was going to say, now where'd the pin go? Could I shake a little more? Probably. There we go. All right. Back to the washi. Okay. maybe I need to invest in some of that Oohoo glue. I know that's what Gail uses for her washi. I've priced it a few times. It's a little pricey, but I guess you get what you pay for, right? All right, put that down. Okay, let's go to the back. I'll do the same thing. Put some glue down first. Okay. We'll get our washi and put that on there. I'm trying to just kind of get it right in the center between the two pages. Never seem to cut that quite right. I'm just pushing it down in there so that it gets in the crease, just to kind of reinforce that where those papers are. Well, mostly for this one where it's stuck down on the envelope. I don't normally use these big, huge scissors either. I'm not sure where my little ones are right now. Usually I use a card to tear that. You know, like an old gift card or something. Okay, got that on there. Now, let's see. Now, some of these, I'm not sure if I'm going to put an applique on them, especially if they're already really pretty on the front. I don't know. I might wait on this one. I will go ahead and see what I have for lace, though. Let's see, because I'm thinking maybe some red lace would look pretty on this. Or I don't think I have any that's that blue. That blue would be pretty, but I don't think I have any. I have this bin, and in this bin is where I keep my more colorful laces, which are mostly the ones I use for my boho journals. So that's where I've been looking for lace too. Hold on, I saw something. Let's set this down and see. Oh my gosh, I have such a mess. I see this blue in here. Let's see how that looks on it. Kind of liking that. I don't know how, yeah, I guess it doesn't look too bad with that paper. Yeah, I'm thinking that looks kind of pretty. Do you guys like that blue on there? Have it stick out a bit. I think that looks pretty on there. I kind of like that. We'll go with this. Okay. Excuse me. It's got a lot of air in it. Trying to tell if there's, I guess there's some. I was trying to tell how much glue is actually in there. There's not a lot, but there's enough. Sorry, I'm not in frame. I don't want to go too far away from the edge because it's a thinner lace. Yeah, I really don't like this glue so gloppy. I should take the time to grab my new one. Keep forgetting to, I can pause the video to grab it. I think I will do that here in a second. Turn over lace. Okay, yep, I think that's hanging over a good amount. I'm gonna let that just dry for a second. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. I'm gonna pause the video so I can grab my new Fabri-Tac, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I got my new Fabri-Tac, and I just popped a hole in that because someone said you're not supposed to actually take that out. You're supposed to just pop a hole in it. So we'll see if that makes a difference. And I got the lace on there. I think that looks pretty good on there. Just trying to see what's falling over here in the Craft-A-Lanch. I have several of them going on. Okay, so got that down. I love this mulberry paper. Anyway, I've already showed that to you guys. Okay, and we're going to put, good Lord, I keep burying my stuff. It's like, is there ever enough workspace when you're working on a project? I mean, really. I have a whole big table here. The whole thing is covered. I've got things all around me on the floor. It's like I've got one little space so I can even get out of this area. So yeah, I think we'll use the, okay, wait a minute. Oh, remember on that last one when I thought I would rather have the white with the black? Yeah, there it is. Now I find it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to, looks like I touched it with the black a little bit, but I can ink around that to get rid of it. I can trim this off the bottom. I have a trimmer over here. Just put it there. This is the very first trimmer I ever got. This thing is so old, but I love it so much. I keep using the same one. I have probably about, oh, I don't know, 3 other ones, but that's my go-to. It's the one I always use. How many of you are like that? You get a new tool, but you still keep using the old one because it's like a comfortable pair of shoes. You know how it works. You like the way it works. So you keep on using it, right? Okay, this is the side I don't want to glue. Put this pen where I'm going to find it. Okay. Wow, I got it right back in there. That's a first. Okay, glue this down. And stick a tag in there for later. Okay. And then we'll go to this page. And on this page, we're going to put one of our scriptures. Where did they go? Where, oh, where could our scripture cards be? Way up here. Starting to get a little tired, I think. After being up until 3 a.m., I did manage to get up at 8:30 to get ready for church. We were a little bit late. But sometimes I think it's better to be late then not at all. The only, can't find the hole for the pin. The only bad thing about that is that our church for right now has gone to one service instead of two. Used to be it had a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock, and of course the 11 o'clock was the one that we went to. But sometimes they kind of feel like it's a good idea to go to one service and have us all together. But when they do that, of course, then there's less room. So if you don't get there early, you kind of have to take what's left for seating. And being the 5th Sunday, oh, was I making sure I had these cards in those? Ooh, I don't remember. I'll have to double check, but I don't need to do that on camera. Trying to see where my stickers went. Oh, there they are. I know one thing, before I do any more crafting, once I'm done with this, I need to tidy up this table because I can't hardly stand trying to function like this. I'm really not, unless there's a picture over here with particular colors, I'm not really trying to grab any particular color of sticker out of the envelope. I'm kind of just taking whatever comes. Last Sunday, we were late to church, and we ended up towards the front in the center, and so that puts us right in line of the camera because our church is online, which many of them are these days, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I don't like seeing myself on camera. So at least today, even though we were late, we got to sit in the back a little bit, and these people were really nice about saying, hey, you can come sit here. So that always helps when they do that. I think we'll put this little blue one here. But people at my church are pretty nice anyway. I mean, that's kind of why I go there. And we've been going there for a long time. When my son was little, he had a lot of behaviors, and he doesn't really like to talk about it because he doesn't remember a lot of that, which is a good thing. And he's overcome a lot, and you know, you wouldn't even know sometimes that it was the same person, which, you know, I'm grateful to God for that. I think he's done a lot of healing in Justin. But I kind of had to go on a little journey to find a church that could accommodate him and his behaviors and kind of feel like we were welcome. And the Potter's House was one of the churches. It wasn't the only church that made us feel welcome, don't get me wrong. It just seemed to be the one that fit us the best. So yeah, we've been going there the whole time since he was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, and he's 25 now, so 20 years we've been going to the same church. Gosh, it's hard to believe it's been that long. But anyway, oh, so this is on this page, so I'll have to find a different page to put our scripture on. So anyway, yeah, we've been going there for a long time, and it's where my son feels comfortable. What was I putting on this page? The bird. What did I put the bird on? Okay, hold on a second. Pause the story for 1 second. Where did I just put the bird? Good Lord. Did I not put a bird on yet? Is that what I was getting ready to do? All right, let's back up. Back up. Backing up. Okay, we put the butterfly on. Okay. And then, see, some of these I put the pages in different. So, oh, did I put this on the wrong page? Let me see. I'm forgetting already what I did. Oh, the graph paper is where I put. Oh, I did put it on the graph paper. Okay, and I've already put the scripture card in. Okay, so what do I need to do yet? Is that it? Do I just need the library card? I need something on here. Okay, I think I just got messed up somehow. Okay, so we need something on there. Okay, what was I saying? I was talking about the church. We've been there 20 years. Why did I start talking about it? I was going to say something. I think I was just talking about how nice they are and how welcoming they were for my son, and how nice they made it for us to go there, and really kind of accepted us into their family. And yeah, so we've been going there for 20 years. I took a little break for a while. I do that every now and then. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with life. And, you know, I'm a service-oriented person. I've taught Sunday school. Obviously, I'm in a ministry. I've had a single mom's ministry at the church. I've been a part of the women's ministry at the church. And sometimes I just get a little overwhelmed with people. And sometimes I just need to step back and take a little break. And, but you got to be careful doing that, because sometimes you can end up taking too long of a break, which is kind of what I did. I kind of got comfortable being alone. I mean, I've got my crafting, I've got you guys, and really that kind of was all I needed, or all I felt I needed. And I have my ministry partners, but lately I just was feeling the pull to go back. So we started going back. But I mean, it's not really, you know, there wasn't really a big, huge reason why I wasn't going, other than the fact that, you know, when you work, sometimes you don't want to have to get up and get a shower and get out the door. But that's really a lie from the enemy, I think, because the best thing you can do for yourself, well, let me speak in terms of myself, because I'm not here to tell you what's best for you. For myself, it helps when I go and get around other believers, hear a message, and it just, you know, gets me revitalized for the week. Because when you're out in the world around a lot of different types of people, sometimes it can beat you down a little bit. And when you get that refreshing of being with, you know, your tribe, it just helps. For me anyway, it helps me rejuvenate, refresh, and be ready to start the week feeling like I'm more equipped to handle it graciously. So that's why I decided to go back. I just felt like that was lacking now, and it was time. But I've been watching it online too, so it's not like I wasn't, you know, involved at all, but certainly not the same as being in person. And so, of course, a lot of people have been like, wow, Durinda, where have you been, you know? Or, wow, you're back. But in the 20 years that I've been there, I've done that a couple times. So I don't know. For the long time people, it probably wasn't a big surprise. Anyway, that's probably more information than you wanted to know, and probably more than I should have shared. But there's that. No shame in my game. We're all human beings here, just trying to do the best we know how to do, right? And for each of us, that journey looks different. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it's something I expect everybody to do, because I have no expectations for other people. The only one I can account for is me. I do me. You got to do you. And I will love you anyway, regardless of what doing you means. So anyway, I need to stop that conversation before it gets me in trouble, because sometimes things are misconstrued. Okay, I think this one is good. I like the blue lace on there. I think I need to trim that just a tad maybe. I think we'll let it dry and then I'll revisit that. You know, the other thing about church too is, you know, my son has a bond, especially with the pastor there. And it's better for him too when we're going to church, and he won't go without me. So I kind of feel, you know, responsible for him to make sure that, you know, he gets there too. Okay, there's that one done. And we'll decide later if we're going to put anything on the front of that. Right now I'm kind of just liking those birds, but we'll see. I might change my mind. You never know. Let's see, where are we at with time? We are almost at an hour. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books done. Let's do 6 so that we're at, like, that's half of them. And this one already has like a really pretty applique on it, so we're not gonna put anything on the front of that one. I kind of planned that one out that way. But let's put some pretty trim on it. Boy, that would be, the only thing is it's not going to work on the other side. So we could go back to this gold one though. Could put this, and that would look pretty with the inside paper too. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll go back to this one. So we'll use this. We'll probably have to use something else on the back page because I'm not going to have enough of this unless I find some more. Okay. All right. That looks good. Yes, I think so. All right. So we'll glue that down. We'll get the gold tape for this one too. So we'll do that after. It's like, how many bottles of glue do I have on my desk? I've got 3 Fabri-Tac now because I opened the new one. But let me get this in frame for you. So yeah, I don't mean to offend anybody with talk about church or religion or anything. And so I hope I don't. It may come up from time to time because that's a part of my life. But, you know, if you believe something else, that's fine. You're still welcome on my channel. You're still welcome to be my friend. And hopefully you still, you know, will welcome me and be my friend if I believe something different from you. You know, it's mostly a crafting channel, but, you know, sometimes in conversation, things about my belief will come out. And I think that's okay. I mean, most of us like to get to know the person that we're watching, and that's a big part of who I am. I'm grateful to have the Lord. I'm grateful to have his guidance every day. And I mean, nothing in this life that I've ever tried to do all on my own has ever worked out very well. So I'm grateful to have his guidance and love. He's definitely the only one that has ever loved me unconditionally, you know. So that's that. All right, now on our back page, we're not going to have enough of that. So let's see, what are we going to use? I like this colored one. That would be pretty on there, wouldn't it? I like that. And if it hung over, it would just look like, I think that would look pretty on there. Don't you guys think? That would be pretty. I definitely like it on here. Even though this is kind of wild and stuff, I think this just kind of, I don't know, I still kind of like it. Do you guys think it's too busy? Ha, you know what I just remembered? Before I used all these trims, I was going to photocopy them. Oh, well. Oh, well, we'll do it next time. Besides, a lot of other people have done it, so if I really need it bad, I can always purchase some. I know Gail Augustinelli has some boho trims that she's photocopied. So, not going to worry about it. I really want to get these journals done, so I'm not going to hold off just to photocopy trims, you know. Just can't take the time for that right now. Okay. Just kind of look at the back side to see, you know, how much is hanging over, because I do want a little bit of an overhang. So I really love this trim. It is so pretty. I just got Fabri-Tac done. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Let's close it and see how it looks. Yeah, you really don't see it from the front anyway, because this one hangs out. If you look from the side, you see it, but not from the front. So that's cool. Okay, what is that? Did I get some glue on there, or is it coming through? I don't know. We might have to revisit that and see if we can do something about it. Oopsie. Glue coming through. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go through and get this one done. My hands are so crusted with glue. Okay. And here is our butterfly. You know, I was downstairs 2 or 3 times today because I'm doing laundry. Do you think I remember to grab them wipes? No. Heck, I could even wet a paper towel and have it here, but no, I don't think of that either. Okay, back to this. All right. We're looking for the butterfly. Oops, that's the bird. Okay, I don't really want purple there. That copper might look pretty though. Let's trim our edges a little bit. That's really crooked right there. You guys know I just usually hold my trimmer over here and trim where I can see it. I'm so excited that next week I will have new glasses. I'm not really excited about the fact that because I want a certain kind, I have to pay out of pocket for it. But I guess if you want what you want and not what's covered by insurance, then I guess you got to pay for it, right? That's the way the world works. So I paid half on it yesterday. I'll pay the other half when I pick them up. The insurance will pay a portion, and it does pay for the eye exam, so there's that. And I may look at getting contacts again. I might have told you guys this already in the video I haven't posted yet. I can't remember because that was yesterday and I've slept since then. So, you know, once you sleep, you forget, right? But anyway, the eye doctor was telling me that they have bifocal contacts now that work quite well. Whereas when I tried them before, you either had to get the single vision ones and then wear the reader glasses, or they had one style of bifocal, but they wouldn't work very well from, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was, something like that, but they didn't work for me. And before needing bifocals, I had always wore contacts. But at the time, which was several years ago, they didn't have contacts that I could wear. So I was pretty bummed when I had to stop wearing them. And because I was paying myself for my glasses, I was able to get the progressive bifocals and the lighter lenses because I'm blind as a bat. I couldn't afford to get the transition lenses too, which is what I have now. So that kind of stunk, but maybe when I get some money saved up, I'll get the contacts and then I can just wear sunglasses, right? We shall see what I decide. But anyway, in the meantime, he gave me some single vision contacts for me to wear so I could pick out my frames so I could see what I looked like. I'm thinking I told you guys this story in that video I haven't uploaded yet, so I apologize for the repeat. Okay, let's go with the purple because there's no other color here. We'll put it over here and just have it hinged that way. Probably should have, oh, that's a little crooked. I was going to say I probably should have rounded the corners on some of these, but oh well. I'm sure the ladies aren't going to probably care either way. I'm going to like them just the way they are. It's just me being persnickety. Okay, which washi do I want to use? Purple. Whoops, where did the purple go? But it will be nice to have glasses that I can see better through. He said it will be easier to drive at night. Getting my new vehicle had kind of helped with that too, and I don't know if it had to do with like the height or the headlights that I have or what, but when I got a new vehicle, it did help a little bit in being able to see, but still my night vision is not okay. How did I like try looking at the lines and totally put that on crooked? I don't know. Okay, so there's our little flippy-doo. Okay. And we've got this where we're going to put one of these. Love this paper I printed on. I think this came from, it either came from Denise, who is Wunderbar Crafts, or it came from Christy Biddleston, who is Meta Mandala Art and Booksmith. Although someone was saying she changed her name again, so it may be something else now. But if you don't know Christy Biddleston, who makes the beautiful mandalas, then you really need to know her. She's a very talented artist. Okay. I feel like I need more on this side, but maybe not. Maybe you like on this signature, but or this. No, it's one signature. This side of the signature is what I'm trying to say. I think I need to stop. I'm just so tired that I'm not making a lot of sense. Wait a minute. Did I forget something else? Ah, the envelope. Did I put butterfly? Yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm trying to remember. This one's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty decorative all on its own. I think I'll leave that one alone. Sometimes when you already have a lot of decoration, it's like, leave it be. It's pretty all by itself. Okay. Okay, oops. All right, and we need our library card for later. Stick that in there. All right, and that is our 6th one done so far with our trim and adding things and all that. So we got 6 more to do. I don't know if I'll film that. Let me know in the comments if like once you guys have seen me do something like that, do you want to see the other 6, or do you want to just see me do something else for the next craft with me? I'm going to do a flip through of all of them when they're done. So like you will get to see what they look like. But let me know in the description box if you want to see me do everything that I just did in these books on the next 6. If you're like, no, I'm fine. I saw you do it once. That's cool. That's okay too. I want to know what you guys want. I'm asking. So I'm totally cool with however you respond. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.